Hi, my name is Damien Kim. I wanted to just record a video for this project. This Unload in React. I have two things I want to work on, and I wanted to record what a regular, realistic day of programming would look like, and just see for myself how long it would take and what kind of problem solving I would see in real time. So I made a plan for what I wanted to what I want to complete during this time. So right now I'm trying to incorporate a web to text, speech to text functionality in my app. So you can either click record something and then the JavaScript web speech API would send your recording to their web server and then it would send back what they transcribed in text. And then my hope is that it would be added to the calendar. And you can do it through that or through the text. And what I want to implement today is I want it so you click the button and then you have it listening. And then it finishes recording, it will create a pop-up window that shows what you said. And you can either choose to cancel or confirm that. And then it would add that to all of the data in the calendar right now. Last night I was reading the demo the official documentation have had for the web speech API, and it had just a button that you would click and then you'd say something, and then once the computer deemed that you were done talking, it would then stop and then give you a response. Um, so what I want is I don't know if what I want is gonna happen, which is you just click it once and then it'll go here and be listening, or if there's a way I can have it so you have to hold it down. I think it would be better for just to click it once and then it would be cool if there's a stop record button as well, but I didn't read about that. I might have to check it again. But yeah, that's the first feature I want. I also want to center this here. The second feature I want is down here. I want to add another dropdown for the wrap it up function, not just for this, but well, whether they choose today, past week, or past month. I want there to be another dropdown for cognitive reframing or positive reframing. I'm not a expert in psychology, but from my understanding, cognitive reframing is when it takes, if you use cognitive reframing as a technique of, let's say you summarize your day, then it would identify your emotions and what caused it. It would just be an analyzing of causes in your emotions, which is what can be helpful when you're trying to figure out when you want to understand how you are feeling and check in with yourself. Positive reframing does that, but in a positive way. It's intuitive, but I imagine it would look like if you talk about how you want to get more sleep, exercise more, yet you are noticing a pattern where you go to sleep late and in the morning you sleep in and you want to get work done, yet you notice you still have procrastination habits. Well, positive framing would say it's good that you're identifying the problem and that you have this goal. And positive framing would say that keep going, don't give up. It would do the identifying, yet give you some friendly encouragement. So that's what I want to happen. How am I going to implement these two things? Well, I didn't think about that, but let's do it right now. So we can create like a plan of steps. Steps. So right now, hmm, so I have this right now. First, I want to center the button. I want to get the UI right. Center the button. Oops. And then once it's pressed and pressed, I want to change text to listening. Wondering whether I will need a state variable in the event listener when on the click of the button. And then I will need in event listener start. And then when done, um, create new pop-up window with that. Yep, looks like a basic. Okay, so for the cognitive reframing, well, this will require adding a new select HTML tag. So you add those and then go to handleWrap function. So in that function, I just need to add something to the beginning of the text that is sent to the backend. So before each of the conditions of the today, past week, past month, um, begin text variable with, like, for example, please give me a cognitive reframing response, or please give me a positive reframe. Okay, cool. I'm ready to start. So I want to center this button. Hmm, CSS. See where the voice to text is. So one thing I don't understand is center. The button is in the same class as this div container and the upload data, which is upload data is a text input and a button. Like, why is it only that wide, yet the this div container and this div container are much wider? I wonder if I close it and div, that work? It's not working. Oh, yeah, it worked. Huh. I guess, yeah, having it as a div helps. I wonder if there's something with the div here. Hmm. Okay, nice. Now I wanted to make it, where's my Figma? I wanted to make it a circle, so I'll round it out. How can I make it so it's looking at the div name and to, yeah. Am I allowed to just do this in CSS? Go to the text. And they're using class name here. And I prefer to use this. Hmm. The button I could add a class name. CSS. Oh, that makes more sense. Just make it a circle button. Make it the same with. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's go with bigger though. Double it. Ooh, make it big. Good. Cool. So now when pressed, I want to change it to listening. Hmm. How do I do that? I know something I used previously is when you do wrap it up. Unclick, you do handleWrap. Oh, you can add disable. That's what I want. Okay. So I want to use the disabled. Disabled equals. So I need a variable here. Let's say listen. Now do I make this a normal variable or a state variable? Let's look at the. This is pretty helpful. Clicking the button. It does change. Doesn't. No. You compute it based on existing state or props in your component. There's no like existing state and existing props. There are none. This is to handle the actual upload, not for recording. Okay. I can try using state variable. Let's see. Is what instead? It's listening to true, and then that is listening to. We can do that. Hmm. Let's see more about how I used it earlier. Oh, that's how you determine the text. That's what I was curious about. Let's see. True, then I'm gonna output some. And also I'm gonna do press to record. Okay, so I think I want to test it now. Sure. Oh, yeah, let's try it. Hello, my name is Damien, and today I feel happy. Nice. Okay, try it again. Hello. Hello. Nice. Okay. Oh, now the pop-up. I was curious how does it do it for start the Olama AI server and then do actually pretty much environment again. Then node source, yeah, run the backend server, and then what I want to emulate is show an example. So let's happy because I ate lunch with my entire family. Load that and wrap it up. It's going to show up like a pop-up window in the middle of the screen that is an overlay. What's going on? Still running. Hmm. Oh, this is what I like. Your reflections. Okay, this is what I want though. Like, you see how everything behind is blurry. So I want to mimic that. Well, I need to learn how I did before. Web-based servers, keep the front end running. So what I do before is you have a response, loading. But what I think right now is there's a lot of CSS involved with how that looked like. For example here. So if the AI response exists, then you will return this with this main app component, but it's not at the bottom, even though it's at the bottom here. Response card overlay. This is the class name I need to remember. That's card overlay. Yeah. Oops. I mean, so I want the web server response of my transcription to be saved between on the render of this pop-up. So that is changing. So I should create a new state variable. Do transcription, transcription. Okay, they use null instead of like a blank string. We set it to null at the beginning, but then once you're done, to transcription to text. Now you want to pause on any uploading. So after you set, then you want to click pop window. Oh, you need these. So if transcription exists, then you will populate this. Basically copy this. Where, oh, what's with the error? Whenever you return JavaScript markup, needs to be one element in React. So I need to set the transcription here, and then have two buttons. So change this button. What is this div element for? Two buttons. So that these were originally, because I need to change the CSS. So it looks like they were on the close button. Let's close them. I like the design of this. don't need to worry about CSS right now. Hmm. Alright, see if it works. Hello, my name is Damien, and I am happy. Oof, nice. Hello. Okay, so I don't like these ones. I need to change that. Where can I actually see the... Oh, this, here it is. What I'm gonna do is create a div for these two to exist in. And hello. Nice. Okay. Cancel button. So I want to make it red. Hello. Why isn't it working? So, well, my goal right now is to make this red and then make this green and put it all the way to the right of this div element that they're both in. I don't want to have to use AI right now. I'm going to try to figure it out on my own, but I could just do that to save time. Why is it not changing? What is it currently using? So these are both buttons already. buttons. Okay. I in my CSS, if I have a button with class name special, and I have class name CSS property in the top of the file and the button property bottom of the file, both changing the color, which one is it should be the last one. Hello. Oh, it's still changing. Oh, wait, yeah. No, I should ask cursor this. And what else? I'll see if it's giving me the button response overlay for the pencil button and the response overlay. Background happens instead of button dot. Line 283 to 302, 283. But I'm talking, this isn't, no, first, two buttons, class name. What if I just move this up? Would that change it? Hello? Yes, that doesn't work. Line 71, button unwrap has one element, two button, two pseudo cases, now appears specificity 0, 2, 1, 2, pseudo, plus 1, line 33. Hello? Nice, okay. Still more. Not, oh wow, dang, cursor's reading my mind. Hello? Um, 9, button 2. Display for extra site content. Hello? Oh, I think it's 15 Netflix. That. Hello? No, I just wanna nine button to right, 9 buttons to right, to right. Justify content, space between. Oh, nice. Hello. Let's go. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's done. Let's look at it one more time. Hello, my name is Vin. One thing I'm seeing is bad is you have to keep talking, but a normal person doesn't talk at the same speed and will pause. So that's something I have to take into consideration. But I think I'm happy with that. Nice. Okay. Is there any redundant information here? I'm happy with that. Okay, now we're doing the new select. So I need to do this in cursor anymore. Cursor. Let's do yes, good. So here it is. I need to create another select. Change this to time setting. What is this? Reframe setting. Set. Otherwise, cognitive. I want to use that CSS setting for both of these drop downs, so I'm going to change them both. Let's see if it looks good. Nice. Okay. Um, so when they click the button for the wrap, on click handle wrap, do I even need to have this receipt? I don't think I do. So back to our original Figma handle wrap function for each of the conditions begin next var with text var. Okay. So each of them starts with a text, right? I think instead I'm going to use the same variable. So let's build the request is equal to I gamma 3. Okay. Please give me, like I said, I think I agree. Please give me um, set request equal to, please give me a cognitive reframe of my emotions and causes. Pseudo request is equal to, please give me a positive reframe of my emotions and their causes. My reflection of my emotions. Oh, I see why that was there. So, um, do request us. Today I felt this way. This is the prompt I used before, and I still think there's value in asking the AI, giving them an example of the response you want, called one-shot prompting. Um, but I don't have to listen to that. No, I'm just gonna try that, just basic cognitive reframing. Let's see goes. Here is a following is how I felt the past week. Okay, let's try it. Hello, I am pretty happy that I was able to finish the things I wanted to finish for this project in the last hour. Okay, maybe another thing. I woke up late today because I was up all night watching football, but I want to get better at it tomorrow. Let's try cognitive reframing. Still not getting a response. In the meantime, I don't want to create a pop-up to help them understand what cognitive reframing is, so I'll do a question mark button. Yeah, I could do another pop-up. Set. What's this state variable gonna be called? Can't believe it's not done though. What's wrong? Oh, let's call state variable sets, and what, true, minor reframe true, const. Oh, okay, here's a breakdown and what feeling. Wow. Bro, I think that cognitive reframing is the same as positive reframing. So in our meeting a long time ago, it can be helpful to listen to what you are saying. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with goals I had today. So just to review, I was able to complete the functionality of the speech to text and create a pop-up window to confirm, and then add this drop-down menu with the pop-up helper. So some final things, when you're recording on your phone a video that has the start button and then you click it once again to stop, that isn't the case with mine. And I do think that is better. So one improvement could be to make it so the user has more control over how the program is listening. But yeah, uh, also there are times when the web server doesn't transcribe very well, and that means I could try using a different web server or another speech to text API. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'm hoping this project can be added to even more. Thank you.